All right, Cancer. This is a very specific message for a certain Cancer out there. Ten of Swords. I did a preview, pretty much a whole damn reading is where it led because they kept looking. I was like 50 some cards out of 78 cards on a deck. Because I like a good story and I like a good ending. So I wouldn't stop because I knew that, like, we can't stop there. First of all, if you're here, I know my people ain't gonna bring me no BS story. It's gotta end good. Uh, but this thing went on for a long time. When I got 50 some cards out on the board before I saw a change or a turn of events, this has went on for far too long. Far too long. I'm not the biggest fan of your boy Stan. I am not. I do not like him. I do not like him at all. I do not like green eggs and ham at all. Yeah, Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords again. Yeah, Judgment. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna get a little sneak peek preview. They want me to discuss that, so you're gonna get a little sneak peek preview. I did peek. I did peek at the pain and the judgment here. I did take a sneak peek of your boy Stan. So they gave me the song. Yeah, as a tarot reader, I am. I'm the Queen of Swords. That's what the reader would do. Um, they gave me this song. I can't pronounce the damn artist's name. Is it Dido or Ditto? But it was called Thank You. Whoever I'm talking to, why this message is so unique is that you lost a child. I think you lost a yeah. This was a real blessing to you, real blessing. You and I say your biggest fan, your man Stan. This could be to a guy or a girl. You know what I'm saying? So let me not get real gender specific here. Um, Whoever I'm talking to lost a baby. I think you lost a baby like during pregnancy or you just lost a child. Let me not get that specific, but whoever I'm talking to lost a child. I do think whoever I'm talking to lost a child, like lost a pregnancy, is what I mean. You lost a pregnancy. You were very excited about this pregnancy. The reason I'm saying I'm not the biggest fan of your man Stan, they gave me that song, that Dido Thank You song. And I have to look at the lyrics, not the song. And they're talking about gray and that my kids don't call, wonder why. And then they're talking about gray, and that just reminds me too much of a sonogram. Um, I feel bad for you. I do think that whoever you're dealing with, you're dealing with a real shitbag. I'm not a fan of this person. I am not. Man or woman, I'm not a fan of this person at all. Um, I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. I don't know why that's relative to you, unless somebody named Sam. But that was supposed to say that. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Whatever. Listen, uh, not a fan of your person, not at all, not in the least. This person's the biggest arrogant piece of shit I've ever met in my life on a terror spread. And I do mean world's biggest douchebag, world's biggest ass flute. This person thinks they are the shit, and I'm sure that other people do as well. As a matter of fact, I saw that this person has a little fan club that just support this person through and through based on the way that they look, based on the money that they have, based on the car that they drive. This person is an arrogant piece of shit. I do think that this person was involved in this miscarriage somehow. I do. I saw it. First, I don't know what they did, but they were involved. Um, I don't like this person. I just don't. And it kept going on and on and on. And I'm like, well, why are you telling me all this? If y'all ain't fitting to do nothing about it, why even bring it to me? Because nobody's that dumb. They're not. But you come here for clarity. I can tell you that when you come here, you open up doors. You do. Be prepared to receive judgment. You can't, and I'm supposed to tell you that two wrongs don't make a right. So I would continue to be the best version of yourself. Do not stoop to any levels of this person. Now would be the time to stand down. As far as your human ways, stand down, because you are about to see a change of events for this said person you were dealing with. You're going to see a serious change of events. See, God don't like ugly. Boy, he don't. And he hates a proud face. He's not a fan of people fucking with the human race either. You should see what he did to Satan. At any rate, honey, my condolences. I know that you recently lost a child, and my condolences. I felt your pain. This dude, though, there's a lot you don't know about this dude. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. What I saw was a dude that, to your face, pretended to be very happy about this pregnancy. If this isn't a dude, it's a female. I saw a person here as in the opposite person. There's you and the person you're dealing with. Whoever you were dealing with pretended to be very happy about this pregnancy. And I'm going to say pretend. The reason I'm saying pretend is because I see this person committed elsewhere. That you were a mistress, side piece, you know, the other woman or the other man is what you were, okay? This pregnancy terminated, and the person opposing you, your person A, the person you're dealing with would be person B. Person B, this person went out and celebrated with their friends, and their friends made remarks about dodging a bullet. I also think this person's family got involved, and this person's family was very angry with them about this child. Pointing. I mean, really browbeating this person about this baby. I don't like this dude. I don't. I do not like him. I will let you know. This has gone on a very long time. I mean, calendars. Far, far too long. This was not a 6-month affair, not a year affair. This has gone on for several years. Two wrongs don't make a right. I would stand down at this point and just know that this person, what I saw happening for them on down the line, was not cool. Right is right, wrong is wrong. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Just know that this person has judgment coming for them. And I would say this, whatever this person's involvement was, and I do see where this person yucked it up. Yuck, with their little bandwagon of friends here. There were several, up to 9. I'm at 3 to 9 people involved. Boy, they had a good old laugh. They laughed and laughed. They went to the bar. They talked about how this person dodged a bullet. Boy, you really dodged a bullet. And then they had a grand time. Grand. Look at you. Heartbroken. I don't like this dude. I don't like this dude. I don't know how he contributed in the loss. I do see the 7 of Swords as a sneaky, lying, cheating thief. So I see the baby, the loss of this child, and then I see this sneaky, lying, cheating thief who's committed elsewhere. This person has another relationship. You would be the side man or the side woman. You aren't the primary person. All I'm going to say is you're not the only person in this person's life. And I see a loss of a child here. And I see this person just really laughing it up. And boy, you dodged a bullet. They went out and celebrated the loss of a child. How fucked up are you in the head? And the family celebrated the loss of a child. The friends of the family celebrated it. I'm telling you, they did. This is a shithead. Seven of Swords. Look at this. Look. Seven of Swords with a death card. Sneaky, lying, cheating ass thief, death card. This is a real piece of work. This person contributed to the death. I told you that. This motherfucker here contributed to this death somehow. I don't know how they did it. Okay? Now, if it's a female, you can imagine what she did. That's not hard to do. But if it's a dude, I don't know how he contributed, but he did. Then he went out and laughed about it. This is somebody's message. This is a father. His day of judgment is coming for where he has placed his penis. Emperor is the dad card. Big daddy. Not just regular daddy. Because normally I would look at a king, like King of Cups per se. King of Cups is a dad. Emperor is like super dad though. This is a dude that pays all the bills. You don't got to pay anything because he pays them all, right? Big fucking tower moment over this Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the male phallic. This is what you use to get women's pregnant with. Big tower moment where things will never ever be the same for, you guessed it. Bitch, you guessed it. In my OG Mako voice. You was motherfucking right. Bitch, you guessed it. What? You was right. Tell them what they win. This dude's a dig. There's a Sagittarius person here, Queen of Wands, waiting. There's a Queen of Wands here. Tends to be Sagittarius, but this person here is really taking a bow, and she's waiting. She's very confident in the wait, too. This person's willing to wait. She's pretty. She's confident, attractive, witty, intelligent, known to get what she wants. Her main tactic, though, would be lure through sexual seduction. That's what the Queen of Wands is. It's a very sexual, attractive person, be it man or woman. This person's main lure is through red objects, red. When humans are hungry, you look for red signs. That's why McDonald's uses red so much. It's science. It's the primal needs in men. This person focuses on the primal needs of men, and they're willing to wait. They're waiting it out. Ten of Swords. I can't get away. You started with the Ten of Swords. You're pulling it again. When I say Ten of Swords, if you're not familiar with tarot, this is one of the worst cards you can pull, other than the Tower, which we've already seen for this gentleman here. Super daddy, pays all the bills, big daddy. Call him big dude. Yeah, he big dude, all right. Ten of Swords is the ultimate betrayal. So when I say the ultimate betrayal, this is somebody, I don't have many kind words for the gentleman. I do think I'm talking about a man, as in the father. You are the father. And then I'm talking about a female who lost a child. Big betrayal. Big betrayal. Huge. Huge. You know why I don't like this dude? It's one thing to have affairs, right? That's very common in tarot. But the way this dude went about it, celebrating the loss of a child, and then I see the family celebrating the loss of a child. Praise Jesus. And then I'm seeing The friends also yucking it up. I'm talking 3 to 9 people. Who fucking does that? Look, a child. 6 of Cups is the child card with the star card. That was a blessing from God. Who fucking betrays a kid, yo? People that work together. Let me tell you something. There was a child here, a little star seed, working together with the heavens. This child was special. Very special. Oh, yeah. And precious in God's sight. Ace of Cups is my child new pregnancy card. This child meant something to God. Oh, yeah. This child was very special. Magician. This child was extremely important to the big man. That's why I know this message is important. This message carries a lot of weight. A lot. Oh, wait. A lot. My Dumb and Dumber voice. A lot. Because some of here was real fucking dumb. With aces and major arcana. I mean, real big dude. Big dude here, Emperor. Real big dumb. I got some choice words I'm going to keep to myself. Yeah, Emperor. This is who fucked you over. I mean, fucked you most likely literally, but fucked you figuratively as well. 10 of Swords, Emperor. Okay? I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be. But the Emperor is just a very domesticated gentleman. Generally and usually always married. Very committed. Has a family already. The family that he's in, he is the breadwinner there. Meaning he pays all the bills there, Cancer. The ultimate betrayal here from an Emperor. So let me tell you where this is headed. This dude himself, being the Emperor, was already seated at the high place of God. This would be like when Satan fell. Satan was once very valuable in the heavens until he fucked God over. This is what this gentleman did. 10 Swords to the Emperor. Oh yeah, this is Meet Satan Jr. Beelzebub Jr. You know, if I'm not talking about a female and this is a dude, and your girl was pregnant and you knew the baby was yours, either way, be the way, this female was very dominant, as in she was the breadwinner in her home. She was definitely married with a whole other family. I don't think so. I really think this is gender specific, and I do believe that this is a gentleman doing this to a female. Otherwise, I would have got the Empress card, which would have definitely told me that the Empress is usually known to be fertile. I would have been like, oh, absolutely pregnant. Absolutely. But the fact they're giving me the Emperor, they want me to know they want me to understand the level of betrayal here that happened. Because, see, divine children come from other divine parents. See, divine people produce divine people. It's part of their legacy and hierarchy. So when you do that, you're butchering God's children. Oh, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. And I do mean butchering, by the way. So you butchering God's children, the future emperors and empresses that were supposed to be here. Yeah, this person, I'm not a fan of this person. I can't go long here. 20 minutes in, we got 2 cards out. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, karma's a bitch. Look at this. The legacy. And this is a guy. This is a dude. Absolutely. See, this dude has a little bit of shit. He's accumulated a little bit of wealth. This is a guy that's stable. He's not balling out of control, but he don't want for nothing. His heart is very open. He does love his existing children. He is a father. And he provides well for that family. With the wheel card, see, what happens with the wheel is that the wheel can go one way, which is in favor of said person, or it can spin the opposite way and see, things will be fucked up. And the fact that this dude is pulling Ten of Swords, Emperor, Seven of Swords, King of Cups, the Wheel, the Karma card, this is karma. This is called fate. See, what happened here, okay, is that there was fruit of labor. This is the fruit. This would be the child. This is the fruit of labor. You understand how God puts things into terms for you? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Daddy. So this guy was producing more fruit. This was fated. This was a fated event. What they did, though, was they fucked this up. So guess what? Okay? God trusts Emperor. He trusts emperors. Empresses. He's not always going to keep his eye on y'all. You want to know why? Because you have a measure of trust. He knows the measure of trust he put in you. So God's going to be expecting this baby. Boy, there's a fated event here. So you'd have Big Daddy here, which would be the man upstairs, and you got little Daddy here, right? Or I would have generations. This would be Dad, and this would be our future upcoming prince to the king, right? This was fated. This was a child that was supposed to be produced. This person was important here. Betrayal. We started in the recent past with the fucking betrayal. So, I mean, good luck and all. Good luck with that shit. I'm telling you what I saw on the spread. I did start off reading the spread. All the cards were on the table. And I started off giving the video that way so that you understood. Because anybody that reads tarot, they can understand what I'm seeing, right? And the phone went through an update at that time. A very convenient, planned update. Tarot reader. All right. Judgment. Ooh, child. Yeah. So what I'm telling you, okay? This was very bitter and it was very cold. Queen of Swords. This was an act of coldness. This person's judgment. This was something that they had decided to do. This person acted very coldly. I mean, extreme coldness. In their mind, they made the right decision. The judgment was made to betray. When I say betray, the ultimate unthinkable betrayal. They also gave me the Alicia Keys song, Unthinkable. This was the unthinkable. This was one of the most horrendous acts of violence. This person just looked at it as pruning away another bad leaf. You know, I got to preserve the plant. So that means every once in a while, I got to come through and just prune off the dead things, right? And that was this person's judgment. So let me tell you what happens to people who do this. It's called tenfold for a reason. You see the Ten of Swords, right? You see the judgment on it. Now, Queen of Swords is also a tarot reader. It's one of the sharpest tools in the shed, i.e. moi. This person, believe me, judgment's coming. Tenfold. Tenfold. I know that firsthand. I have made some bad decisions. All humans do. But this person really went, man, this was ugly. This was really ugly, awful, horrendous behavior that went on for some time. I still have the footage of when I tried to start your video. It's only like 20 seconds long and then the phone cut off and went into an update. I'm going to post it, okay, so that you can see what was going on there. Sagittarius. This gentleman, this father, who was already married, committed in a whole other family, betraying that family, admiring and enjoying all the fruits that family bore him. I'm talking the cars, the nice house, the children, the white picket fence. The dude was very fortunate. More fortunate than most people. Okay? But then this gentleman met a Queen of Wands. Didn't we already talk about her? Very seductive, very confident. But see, she gains the attraction of men primarily through primal need, which would be sex. That is how she has gained the attraction of this man. This cannot be healed. No, there's no take backs. Temperance reverse. There's no healing this because this is the ultimate betrayal, meaning someone, it was judgment on the Ten of Swords. In their mind, this was a very head over heart decision. This is what has to be done to preserve the family, meaning I got to preserve these flowers. Therefore, I need to snip this one. Okay, that was the judgment here. Temperance reverse is no healing. No healing. Because temperance would mean healing, divine healing. I do mean divine healing. Understanding moderation, restraint. You know, Emperor is supposed to be all these things. He is the divine healer. He is the definition of moderation and restraint. This is a man that has control over himself, his emotions. He has control over his lust. No, not so much so. Not so much so. See, this gentleman had it all and lost it. Temperance reverse. Yeah. Whatever he did no take backs. His behaviors, his addictions, his actions are out of fucking control. Now, typically a normal reader would just say, oh, they're just out of balance. No. Out of fucking control. Way out of bounds. This dude went way out of left field. To be considered an emperor with the Ten of Swords, temperance reverse, mean you're not welcome. In my Tom Petty voice, you're not welcome here no more. Yeah, you remember Tom Petty put that song out? Don't come around here no more. Yeah, you ain't coming around here no more. Hey! Don't come around here no more. I ain't heard that song in a long time. They started playing. Give it up. Stop. Yeah. Y'all out there. Somebody here went out to lunch and not coming back off of this one. Please look up the lyrics to the songs that I mentioned. The Dido or Ditto, thank you. And Tom Petty, what was it? I don't know the name of that song. I just know that the hook of it is "Don't come around here no more." Whatever you're looking, Empress. This dude was married, so there was a huge betrayal here, monumental. There was a lot of judgment. A lot of family was really giving this person a hard time. They were being very cold, extremely cold. This is family, friends of family. Here's the wife. This shit wasn't going to float at home, is what I'm trying to say. Married dude. This is a dude with prestige, worldwide prestige, like Step Brothers. I do think this dude is kind of fucking dumb and slow and very much like one of the guys off of Step Brothers. But that's my own opinion. You know, maybe not be factual. However, I am the tarot reader and I kind of pick up on energies. This fella here really picked a lot of conflicts with his wife, the Empress. Therefore, there's so much conflict. Five of Wands is also competition. Now, who in the hell would be competition to an Empress? I mean, does the Empress even have competition? Seriously. This is a woman that's well-spoken, well-dressed, educated, knows how to handle herself. This is a woman this is a woman that is well perceived everywhere she goes. She's welcomed. Now, who in their right mind could go up against an Empress? I tell you who. Miss Lustful Red Panties here. Competition for the Empress, the married woman. And this woman, God love her, the Empress, she put her head down and really tried to put this grudge behind her for the sake of her marriage. There was a lot of tension in the home. But at the end of the day, with the Judgment card, this person kind of swallowed the pill. Like, it's a hard pill for her to swallow, but at the end of the day, this is my husband. She did get cold and bitter. Do you blame her? But not only that, because it's such a huge betrayal to do this behind someone's back. Here's my Empress. Can you see? Do I need to, if not, zoom in. Here's your Empress. This her minding her own motherfucking business, concentrating on her family. And she means business judgment. She knows her Bible forwards and backwards. This is somebody that, this woman does, that she walks a righteous walk. But behind that back, betrayal. Now, what is the betrayal? Well, somebody comes home, picks a lot of fucking fake fights, and what they're doing is, there's competition here for the Empress, this Queen of Wands. It could be a Sagittarius person, it doesn't have to be. The same way the Emperor also could be an Aries, it doesn't have to be. But that's what I'm seeing. Look at that, Hermit. These people kept a lot of shit to themselves. Kids. Somebody here keeping some stuff to themselves about the past. How well they complemented one another. Boy, these two really work together. And I don't know if they work together to bring another child into the picture. Somebody here was trying to manifest another child. And this child was a true gift. Whoever was doing it wanted the baby. They grieved the loss of the child. I do mean grieved. This person worked really, really hard. They were very focused on this pregnancy. This pregnancy was a big secret. I also think the other woman involved was poverty. She is definitely from the other side of the tracks. She has not been exposed to this type of world, never married. I very seriously doubt she was married. Seriously. No. At any rate, these two here did a lot of night moves. They did, most of their encounters were at night. Hermit card. If you can't see, zoom in. This is at night, where we got to turn on the lights. They learned a lot about each other at nighttime. You know, when normal people are sleeping and stuff. Not these two. These two was up all night learning lots of shit about each other. Normal people are in bed. These two are together during the night. Empress, I see you being alone. I see you very hurt and judgmental by this betrayal. I see this other woman here. I see you looking into this affair. Whatever this is, Temperance reverse, there's no going back. There's no healing it. This is somebody here who was doing it for a long time. However, he was having his cake and eating it too. He was doing the betrayal, but he was still upright Emperor. He was going home, having all the fruits of his labor, still being a great dad, a great husband, and fulfilling his contract. Something terrible happens here because this gentleman decided to spend time with this very attractive, lustful woman. Yeah, there's no healing it, honey. No. Nope. There's a lot of competition here from another woman, and there's a lot of conflict over whatever this is. I know what it is. You know what it is. Someone here looks into it. Looks into what's going on here with this dude and this female. Temperance reverse, this cannot be healed. This is fated, it's karma. It's too fucking gone, it's too fucked up. It's so fucked up, it's too fucked up to be repaired, is what I'm saying. Eight of Cups is walking away. Walking away, physically grieved. I don't know who lost multiple kids. But I have someone here that lost more than one child. Now, what I'm thinking is, I don't know how many children were lost during this event. I just know that I have a father here that has existing children on earth. I also have someone here who has lost pregnancies. Now, who will have to bear the burden? I don't need your beast of burden. If you notice, this gentleman, pick up your cross and walk. This is a cross. Do you see it? You see how it's built? That's his cross. That will be his cross to bear for these children, okay? Because somebody here is walking away. Now, these kids are no longer here. These kids, you cannot heal what happened. There's no healing it. The kids are gone. Long gone. And I do mean far away, over a body of a Three of Wands. In traditional tarot, that's a man looking over a lake, an ocean. They're gone. This person's cross to bear is no more kids. You didn't want kids? Cool. You have none now. I see that there's an Empress here that looks into something and bolts, and she takes the kids, mounts these children right up on her back. I see it. Look at you. You got both kids on your back. You gone. You completely turned your back on this person, and there's someone here that is gone over a body of water. Three of Wands. Not looking back. Looking forward and onward to the new. I'm just telling you, in the first tarot spread that I pulled for this man, it was so bad. Because there's a loss of children here. And then Spirit wanted you to see what I saw with the children in the death card, or however it came out. I don't remember anymore. Just to back up what I'm saying, this is a man who took relief. Relief is one thing. I get it. He's married. Somebody's knocked up. Relief is one thing. But to gloat about it, to make jokes about it, to have people pressure you about it, and then other people be relieved, make jokes, and tell you you dodged a bullet. I don't know what this dude's role in it was, but I don't like the Seven of Swords. It's a sneaky, lying, cheating thief. I don't know how he contributed to the loss of the children, if he paid for abortions, if he slipped this person some type of drugs. He then went out and celebrated the loss of these children with, I don't know if it was one child or several. He celebrated it. Now, I don't know if it's when you leave and you take his kids elsewhere. He celebrated. Things come back tenfold on people. I don't like this dude. I don't like him. I don't. It's very cruel. There's people out here that would give their left arm for their family, for their wife and kids. That's what they go to work for. They're devoted. And their whole life is their wife and kids. It's what I go to work for. It's what I live for. No, not this person. No. This person got turned out by a piece of pussy, a piece of strange. That's what the Queen of Wands is. She was a stranger. She was not family, unbeknownst to him, that he only spent time with at nighttime. Hermit card. He only saw a girl at nighttime. I mean, how well can you get to know somebody? And you're only spending a limited amount of time at night. You know what I mean? You're dealing with a whole Empress. The Empress and Emperor card are my only strongest energies other than the Hierophant. You have Hierophant, Hierophant, High Priest, Emperor, Empress. I always refer to my Emperor and my Empresses as like God's right hand. That's his people. He watches y'all closely, and when word hits town that there's some fuckery, ooh. Like, if you did it or it was done to you, ooh. That's when you hear other people say it too. Oh, yeah. Other people like, damn, who that is? Yeah, they can't wait. Because when these people get fucked over, you'll see the Holy Spirit jump through them. Who that is? Oh yeah, because they're not normal, y'all. And the fact you're on my channel, I already know how my people get down. They love taking out whole families. The devil card. I mean, I'm just keeping a buck. Some of them in here just like it. They do. I mean, I don't take any pleasure in it. I am very God-fearing. However, I just want to let you know there's equal amounts of white as there is dark up in here. And the devil is here. The devil is here to collect on what somebody did on that Seven of Swords bullshit they were on. The lying, the stealing, the cheating, and the sneaking. See, they was, now you in the territory of the devil. That's where you wanted to be. I told you, Temperance reverse, there's no healing this. See, you chose your side. Now go over there with your folk. Go on over there across, when I was coming up, going over there on the other side of the tracks. See, that's where you are now. That's your new crew. That's where this person is. This person now resides with the devil. Devil card's extremely toxic. There's many addictions. It's just every form of fuckery that you could imagine. Prostitution, addictions. I mean, this shit gets serious as far as the level of fuckery that this person is now involved in. I know you don't want to hear that, but the Fool card, you're damn right. This person was a complete naive fool. Now, I'm not siding, because this person was an emperor, meaning they knew better. And the God that I serve is extremely forgiving and merciful. This person chose this route willingly. They packed a bag and was like, deuces, going to the dark side. Gang, gang. Seriously, threw up gang signs. Gang, gang. I mean, they probably got little hand tattoos and shit on it. They probably done got BITCH across the whole, you know what I'm saying? With no muscle tone. I've never seen a day in the gym in our life. Look how, that's what I'm saying. Look how confident this dude is. He ain't got no muscle tone. I'm off to see the wizard. Yeah, he is. The wonderful Wizard of Oz, alright, who sold him a fucking pipe dream, and now he is just trapped. He's trapped, y'all. Trapped by the devil. This was a fucking snare and a half. There's no healing this. The very first thing up for grabs is this person's money. Ace of Pentacles. That means any and all future wealth, health, and abundance. Any and all future wealth, health, abundance, happiness. See, that's all forfeited. That's all forfeited now. See, all that is under it's all under wraps. That's a wrap. Yeah, that's a wrap. See, you can go see your new daddy for that now. You wanted to be a part of the dark side, so now you're gonna go see your new daddy for that. When you want to eat, guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to. In order for you to find satisfaction, you will now need to go out and kill, steal, and destroy, and for you to get the level of health, wealth, and happiness you once had when you was on the up and up and had everything. Yeah. See, now this person's only chance of getting any health, wealth, abundance, happiness will be through the dark side. I guess you will sell drugs, pussy, ass, butthole, I don't know. This person was a lying ass, cheating sneak to everybody. Everybody who meant something to them. Four of Wands. This person forfeited all of their fortune, health, wealth, abundance. They forfeited their family. People make mistakes, don't get me wrong. Cheating comes up in a lot of my readings. But whoever this is, they were cruel. This is cruelty times 10. And because of who this person was, they were an emperor dealing with a whole full-on empress. When I say that, there's divine blood there. Because I have many couples and comes up in my reading. I could just have a regular King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's a married couple. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, married couple. When I pull an Empress and an Emperor, see these two people mean something upstairs, and their offspring means something upstairs. So guess now what's happening. All this, the marriage now, all your future relationships, they will all be provided to you by Devil Enterprises. That means your friends, your new family, see, they're all going to be liar, cheating, sneaky ass thieves, because birds of a feather flock together. This is your new people. They're dark. Your new people are now the dark side. That's where you want it to go. And all your health, wealth, and abundance will also be provided to you by, you guessed it, bitch, you guessed it, my OG Mako voice. You was motherfucking right. Finally, somebody's getting one right. Yay. I'm just letting you know this shit is just terrible. Yeah. This person took a risk that they ain't never coming down from. Because it's the Hangman in a reverse position. They stuck in here forever. Ever. Forever? Yes. Yes. This person had many, many opportunities to make it right. This shit, I read that spread. To go 50-some cards deep, this shit went on for years. This person, whatever they did, the risk they took, they are never allowed to come back. That's it. The door is permanently shut. Permanently shut. You know, I do serve a very forgiving God, but I also serve a very jealous God. And when people say things like they don't believe in God, they don't, whatever the religion is, this person really is not ever allowed to come back. So this person will be receiving all the gifts, because see, this person got a lot of gifts from God. All those spiritual gifts are gone. This person had a lot of privilege. As an empress or an emperor, this person was born with privilege. Now, it is a very cursed energy based on the bloodline. But once you go through the bullshit, which is kind of minimal compared to what other people go through who don't have divine blood, but they also up in here. Empress and Emperor energy always end up okay. You end up better than most. You are known to have the white picket fence and the perfect marriage and the 3.5 kids and a dog and a cat. And then all of a sudden this person just look around and the fucking dog died, the kids is gone, the wife's gone, my couch is fucked up. Like, how did the couch catch fire, yo? Well, you forfeited all that for the new family of liar, cheating, sneaky ass thieves. Brought to you by courtesy of, none other than the person that you just love to be around. This person had many, many chances. They were preached to many times. God called back. So what happens is there'll be a little lost lamb that falls in the mud. Usually lost lambs will cry. And the shepherd will come out and go get their sheep. And God will send many people after him. Go get my sheep, yo. Bring him back. And some people come back and say, hey, the sheep said they like the mud. It's like trying to rescue a drowning person who fights you. It's like, okay, I understand you're panicking, but I need you to stop kicking and stop thrashing. I can't save you if you're fighting me. That's what I saw here. There was an empress here willing to put the grudges aside. Now, she wasn't happy about it, but it was behind her. It was also done behind her back. This person just kept on with whatever they were doing. It's like fighting a rescuer. So then God sends more people after this person. Strangers even. You can't rescue a drowning person that does not want to be rescued. A lot of people don't like that I use religion in my readings. Those people are usually people who don't believe in God. Now, here's what I'll say. To the people that don't believe in God, I don't say a word about you. You have to deal with God on your time, on your terms. But please don't make fun of anything that I publish. I ask for that much respect. And if I catch you doing it again, I'll wash my hands of you like I have many others. And believe me, I'm down to maybe one reader that I enjoy other than myself. Otherwise, who are you working for? When you're working with spirits, who do you think you're talking to, yo? The same readers say, I don't believe in God, it's all numerology and it's all blah, 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 right? Cool, that's your belief. But I don't ever come for you, yo. Juggling money, this person's juggling money. But the same readers will be talking to spirits and acknowledge talking to dead people. You talk to spirits, but you don't believe in God. You believe you're in a big game, but you don't know who created the game. You won't acknowledge that somebody out here is way, way smarter than you. But yet this person will believe in hell. They'll tell you constantly that they're in a hell loop, but won't acknowledge God. You acknowledge the devil, because you call it the hell loop. But you won't acknowledge God. You won't acknowledge the Bible. You laugh. You mock. You know, I really appreciate the talent of others, but please don't mock. Because, see, that's when we have a problem. You don't want these kind of problems. Not that that's a threat. I can tell you, I just won't be a patron, and you will see that you'll lose the little bit of patrons you have. Most people believe in God. Most. No threat, but I would reevaluate your life. I don't know where your deep-seated issues are, and I mean this to the person I am reading for. I don't know what your deep-seated issues are with the big man upstairs, okay? I see you very busy, juggling money, very judgmental about your time and your money. I see you not having enough of it either. I see you needing help. Don't see a lot of change going on here. I don't. And I do mean that figuratively and literally. I see fucking 2 pennies here. And I just see somebody needing help. And I see somebody under judgment. I don't know what to say about that. I see somebody here juggling 2 pennies the way they juggled people in relationships. I see this person now under severe spiritual judgment. If you notice tarot cards, they're usually very spiritual cards, as in they all come from derivative out of the Bible stories. That's just facts. So for those of you that are mocking it, it's like, well, you're mocking the whole reading that I'm backing up. Spirit's backing up. It's not appreciated. And people like me are fixed with just as much good, just as much light as they are dark. And I just see somebody here, they chose their side. This person is in heavy grief, and they do need help. I do see this person calling for help as well. Help me. Usually what they're saying is they're talking about the money, the 2 of Pentacles, that they're juggling life. Finances, life in general is under judgment. I guess so. You were a fucking emperor. What were you thinking? You never looked at your life compared to others and thought, damn, look at this big house I got and these beautiful cars, these beautiful blonde-haired, blue-eyed children, or whatever your children are. You know, I'm a white girl, but if you're a black person or Japanese or Mexican, Spanish, whatever, look at these 2 beautiful children I have. 3 children, 4 children, 1 child, it doesn't matter. And compared to most, I did alright. I did pretty good. I got a story, I got battle story like everybody else, but compared to a lot of people, compared to the sins I committed and the things I got through with divine intervention, I came out alright. Better than most. I I see this person under severe judgment. Needing help too. Grieving. I'm going to stop the reading here. Because I don't think this person is getting it. Not from the man upstairs. I just don't. I saw where this person couldn't come back. Like, this is somebody who willingly did what they wanted to do. They were called many times, and this person refused. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, many times. So finally, God was just like, okay, then, deuces. Chuck the peace sign. All right, then. Nice rapping with your brother. But, you know. Hope you do alright and all down there. Cold, cold world we live in. Nice knowing you. And then this person leaves. And the light leaves as well. You see the light leaving? The light's leaving. They're leaving. Look, the angel carrying your ass up out of here. Throwing you down. Carry his ass up on out of here. Look, they drop you, yo. You're then dropped and they just leave you there. Leave him there. It's where he wanted to be. Person was really happy juggling life. They're happy juggling finances. They're happy juggling 2 + 2 or 1 + 1. That's where they wanted to be. They like dealing with this person who's very violent. This person talks down to them, probably hits them. This is a nasty dude or female or whoever. They lie, steal, and cheat. This is what this person wanted, yo. That's the life they chose. This is what made them happy. This is what satisfies them. You see their new friend group? This is this person's karma. This is the justice on it. There's also kids on this, man. This is the kids. This person is getting karma for what they did in the past to some to kids. You know. All I'm gonna say is, whoever needed this message, I saw 3 of Wands where you had turned your back. You had completely removed yourself. I do see where this was physically difficult for you. I do know it was mentally difficult, but I saw the physical difficult. It was physically difficult for you. You literally are carrying 2 kids, 2, 3 kids, or just 1. You're carrying children on your back. Don't worry. The weight you feel, imagine that times 10. This person here has a real cross to bear over what they did in the past, over some children. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think this person was aware. I know they were aware. I know they were aware. I think this person scoffed and they fucking laughed. That's my piece on it because we're getting too late. I'm an hour in. Cancer, I hope that helps you, but you did the right thing. Please don't look back. Well, there's nothing to look back on. Sometimes divine intervention comes into play, and even if you wanted to go back, you can't. You won't be able to. You'll find it physically impossible. And if you ever try to, it'll be a very short-term improvement, and then something extreme would happen that you couldn't explain as to why it just never works out, because it's been permanently removed. It's like a severed if I still cut my hand off, it's a limb that is permanently severed from the body. This person isn't allowed. They can't go with you where you're going. They can't go. They're not welcome. They chose by their own choice that they wanted to be there. I don't want you feeling sorry for this person. This is what they wanted. And even if they did tell you they needed help and they sorry, they don't mean it. They mean it for a very limited amount of time. They like being where they are. I cannot stress that enough. This person was reached out to countless of times. They chose it. Move on. You're a very attractive person. You have a lot to offer. And whoever you get with is going to be a divine blessing for you as you are to them. Take care of Cancer.